All right, so away from that, President John Dramani Mahama is expected to deliver the State of the Nation address on Thursday, 27th February 2025. The Majority Leader Mahama Yariga, who made this known during his delivery of the business statement for next week, detailed arrangements made available for the day, which gives a limited number of guests to the chamber. And my colleague and parliamentary correspondent Jeffrey Atipo is telling us more about this. Hello, Jeff.
Hello, Desmond.
Great. Tell us more about the arrangements for next week.
All right. So thank you so much, Desmond. Come Thursday, the Majority Leader Mahama Yariga, as you rightly stated, had indicated that there's going to be a different security arrangement from what we usually see, in the past. Now, this arrangement is going to be in such a way that members of parliament are expected to be seated in the chamber by 9 a.m. Members of parliament in particular, they have to be seated in the chamber by 9 a.m. And then guests who are invited guests have been given 9:30 a.m. To be able to be in the chamber. Now, what this means is that after 9:30 a.m., the chamber is going to be locked. They will close the gates, or they will lock the gates, and no member of parliament would be allowed in after 9:30, or any guest who is expected to come in would be allowed by 9:30. Now, another security measures that have been put in place has to do with the fact that there are spaces within on the right side and on the left side of the speaker where some guests are usually allowed to sit and all that. Those places are going to be limited. The chairs over there are going to be limited as compared to what we used to see in the past. On the left as well, you are going to be seeing same. Now, one other thing also has to do with the fact that when the door is locked, no member of parliament or no guest will be allowed to step in or out of the chamber. The moment you do that, particularly when you step outside, you won't have the opportunity to get into the chamber again. The Majority Leader actually stated that they've made this arrangement based on security issues that they have, some intelligence that they've actually gathered, which he hasn't really disclosed on the floor or to members of parliament. But these are the measures that are going to be carried out on that particular day when it comes to the chamber. Now, when you talk about the compound, the premises of parliament, just are still are going to be military together with the police arrangement in terms of the security details that are going to be on the compound to make sure that they have a very successful sonar. So if you ask me about this, this is what exactly is going to be happening. And so, like I said earlier, members of parliament are expected in here by 9 a.m. Other guests and dignitaries are also expected to be here by 9:30. After that, the place will be locked. Whoever comes next, you stay outside, or you have to observe proceedings from probably any television or wherever you find yourself. That is what the arrangement is going to be. Now, the Interior and the Defense Ministers have also been actually summoned to be in Parliament on Wednesday, I beg your pardon, to brief the House about situations within Wale Wale and its environment. The other day we heard that a bus was set ablaze where some passengers were on board, including some other killings that have happened within the northern part of the country. Now they are expecting these two ministers to appear before the House to brief it on measures that have been put in place and the circumstances that led to those developments that happened at the top, at the northern part of the country. So, Desmond.
Okay.
Looking forward to the president on Thursday next week to deliver the sonar.
All right, thank you very much. So that's our presidential correspondent, Jeffrey, I beg your pardon, parliamentary correspondent, Jeffrey Mauto Atipo.